What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another trophy talk for you. This is for the week of February 10th, 2019, and it's been quite a, I guess you could say, eventful and, I guess, successful week with trophy hunting. I know I say that every week, but I feel like it's good to get stuff done every week, and I'm slowly getting stuff done right now. I know last week I was talking about, I went on this whole rant of possibly being done multiplayer, like strictly multiplayer in the next few months and stuff like that, and still gonna shoot for that, but there's some stuff that I want to do, and that's basically that. I don't anticipate on this video being that long of a video. I know that I say that every time, but I don't anticipate it being very long because I didn't do that much this week. I'll just say that. I did not do that much. Hold on a second. I'm going to turn this down. It looks like I'm peeking. Okay. So, anyway, to get started, last week I ended with, I think it was around Bad Company 2, and then played the Grand Tour and some supersonic acrobatic rocket-powered battle cars. So this week, earlier in the week, I ended up doing Need for Speed The Run one night. Waves and I ended up doing Need for Speed The Run, and we actually finished, or I finished everything, but I have one more challenge to do in the Italian pack, and I'll be done with the DLC and all the multiplayer in The Run. And Waves, I think, has to do like 3 challenges. So I'm saying one more boost. Him and I will probably be done Need for Speed The Run boosting. Took a little bit longer than I really anticipated on it taking, but I also didn't really know what I was really getting into before we started the game. And all in all, it wasn't that bad. Like, if you're just doing base game boosting, you can do it in like a night. But doing the whole Italian pack and everything, that really just kept dragging on and kind of sucked, to be honest. But like I said, if I wanted to do the Need for Speed games, I got to do it, even though it's not that good of a game. It had to be done. If I want to do, we're all about the franchises, right? We're all about the series. Up next, we have BioShock 2. Now, this is the funny thing. This is what makes me laugh, okay? So, BioShock 2 was not even anywhere close to being a game that I wanted to do anytime soon. I had bought the DLC. I had anticipated on doing it, maybe within the next year or so, but I wasn't anticipating on doing it within the next few months. I had some people message me. I had like Taz, Andrew, Waves. Taz had friends. And he was basically like, we have a group of people. You need 6 people to boost it, right? He was like, I have a group of people, and they'll be willing to stay until everyone gets everything done. And I was like, okay. And the thing about BioShock 2 is, it was always a game that I heard people talk about, like, oh, you have BioShock 2 done. Like, it was one of those games where it was, like, kind of notorious for the multiplayer. We played it for one day straight. Well, not one day straight. We did one whole session, which probably lasted around 5-ish hours or so, I would say. And I got to level 20. Now, to do the whole game, including the DLC, I think you have to get to, like, level 45 or 50, because you have to, like, prestige. The base game, you only have to get to level 40, but then this one DLC right here, you have to use Rebirth, which is essentially prestiging, so you have to do that. But it's pretty easy, it isn't as bad as I thought it would be, and it was semi-enjoyable, even though it's just, hacking something over and over again. It's literally the same thing over and over again. But, it was interesting. It was a change of pace from, doing these quick hitter multiplayers that I've been doing, and some that have been dragging on. But it was fun, and probably gonna anticipate to finish that up within the next few weeks. I'm gonna be probably talking to Taz, and it's probably gonna end up being over the weekend when everyone can kind of get together because of time zones and everything. So look out for that multiplayer to be done sometime soon. But yeah, that's BioShock 2. I started that. Like I said, wasn't anticipating on starting it, but I started it. Next up, we have the Grand Tour. Now, this is a game, it's going to be mentioned literally every single week for, like, the next, 2 months, because this game has DLC that releases every week for the episodes, and they're only on episode 4, and there's 10 episodes. So it'll be, or 12 episodes. So it's going to be like another, it's going to be another 8 weeks. So like 2 months of literally talking about the Grand Tour every single episode, because I'm going to play it every single week. I do play it. I do stream it once a week just to play the the most upcoming episode, and I do actually want to look into doing some of this other stuff, like these power-ups. If anyone's played this game, or anyone has or is playing this game currently, and you know, like, an easy way to get the power-ups or like winning and stuff, let me know. I would love to, if it's only going to take me like an hour or two to do all of it, I would love to just knock it out and get it out of the way. My assumption is you probably do it in split screen couch co-op is probably what I'm thinking, but if anyone knows an easy way to get like all these power-ups, let me know, because like I said, I would love to just get them done and not have to worry about them. My goal was like, I'll just play through the seasons, and then at the end of it, I'll clean it up, but kind of want to clean it up now so that when I'm done it, and I don't have to go back. So that's that. That's coming along just fine. Up next, we have Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Power Battle Cars. Last time I'll be talking about this game during the trophy talk, because I recently got the 100%. This is a pretty good 100% to have. Very, I guess you could say, difficult game. I do have to make a video, or I do want to make a video for this. I'm behind on a few videos, so let me talk about that one real quick. So I still need to make my Platinum video on Jurassic the Hunted, Battlefield Bad Company 2, and Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket-Powered Battle Cars. And I do have a collectible guide for Bad Company 2 that I want to make as well. So I'm a little behind on videos. I've been trying to get stuff done, but you know, it's been what it's been. But anyway, Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Power Battle Cars, I uploaded all of those walkthrough guides, I guess you can call them, for the challenges, and I finished all those, and then I went into the tournament mode, and the tournament mode wasn't that bad. It was pretty annoying when it was like 4v4, because my team is stupid, and it's kind of hard to like me versus the whole other team. Kind of difficult, but it wasn't too bad, and you know, I enjoyed it. So now I'm technically done all the Psionics games. I'm done the Rocket Power Battle Car, you know, series, Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Power Battle Cars and Rocket League. I have them both 100%. So that's pretty cool. Glad to get that done. And you know, we'll just figure out what the next stream game is. I'm kind of going between a few things right now, but coming up next we have Dante's Inferno. Now this was something that I had been talking about for weeks now, kind of going back and streaming, doing the rest of the EA challenges, the single player EA challenges. So what I ended up doing this week was I went through and I finally was like, okay, I'm gonna get my 100 bronzes and 75 silver medals. And I'm also going to get my Rate 100 trials, because those are the only two trophies that I had left other than the single-player and two-player EA trials. So I went through, I finally got my rating, my Rate 100 trials, so then I went back through, and you can literally just spam for the bronze and silver medals. So I did that, spam through, got those done. So now the only thing that I have left to finally finish up Dante's Inferno and just be completely done with it are the two-player EA trials, because on stream the other day I did finish up the single-player EA trials. So I am literally just waiting to finish the co-op EA trials in Dante's Inferno, and I will finally have that 100%, and that's another 100% that's pretty cool to have, and can be pretty tedious, I guess you could say. And lastly, we have another game that came up I think last week or maybe the week before, just because I started playing it on stream, and it was just like kind of like a little bit of a meme game, but it's WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. Now, this is like notoriously known for being like a very easy platinum, and it is very easy, but right now I'm just playing it on stream, kind of just, you know, just playing at my own pace. I'm not worrying about blowing through stuff or doing this or doing that. Today or tonight, I did finish the Road to WrestleMania for HBK, so the only other Road to WrestleManias that I have to do is the Brand Warfare, which is like John Cena or I don't know who else, and then my Created Superstar one. So that's all I have to do in order to finish up the Road to WrestleMania, and Road to WrestleMania is really what takes so long in this game. And then when I'm done Road to WrestleMania, I should unlocking all the playable characters and bonus items, because I'm kind of keeping track of that as I'm going through the Road to WrestleMania. Other than that, everything else is kind of easy. I can just do it in quick play or something like that, so it's not that big of a deal. So literally just finish Road to WrestleMania, and then I should basically have this, you know, tidied up, maybe like 1 or 2 more streams max after I finish the Road to WrestleMania, and we will have that platinum. But other stream games that I want to do, kind of up in the air right now. SmackDown versus Raw is definitely like my main focus for stream games. Dante's Inferno is probably not going to be streamed anymore just because I finish up the single player challenges and I just have to do the 2-player challenges. Need for Speed the Run might not get streamed because I literally have, Waves and I probably have like an hour left of boosting. So I don't know what's going to be coming up after SmackDown versus Raw. I've had a few requests of DLCs and stuff of that sort. So if you want to see certain stuff, be sure to stop by the streams. Let me know. I kind of have a list of games that I want to do, and then I kind of am asking Andrew and whoever's watching during the stream. I kind of go to Andrew. I'm like, yo, what do you want to? What should I do? And then he kind of looks through my list and tells me like, or suggests what I should play. But I've also been asking on stream what people have want to see or what people want to see. I've had a few requests to do the Bloodborne DLC. And just stuff of that sort. So, I mean, my main goal would be, like, to do this stuff. Like, definitely, like, Bloodborne DLC, Watch Dogs 2, Tabletop Racing, this would kind of be the goal of stuff. There's a few things that I know I want to make guides for, like HZD and possibly Resident Evil 7 and Spin Tires and Middle-earth possibly, so I probably won't stream them. But like a game like For Honor is something that I could stream if people want to see it, because it's literally just grinding to get to Reputation 7, which really sucks. But if you want to see any games, like actual games and not DLCs, then, again, be sure to stop by the stream, and I will literally just put them on a list, and I'll just play them as we go through, because, it helps me to finish the games. I know a lot of people say they like watching the streams because it's background noise for when they're trophy hunting, and like this video, which is, I apologize, this week is going to be a shorter one because I don't have too much to talk about, but I know a lot of people say that about the streams as well. They like, basically popping the stream on and listening to it while they're boosting a game, or listening to it while they're playing through a game, just to kind of maybe get their mind off stuff. So that's basically all that I've been playing this week. It's not been too much. So what do I plan on playing in the upcoming week other than stream games? My goal is to finish the Dante Inferno DLC, finally get that done and get it out of the way. I also would like to finish the Need for Speed the Run DLC/online, get that out of the way. Progress through BioShock 2, possibly finish Dead or Alive 5 online. I know I've been talking about that over the past few weeks. Andrew and I are about halfway done that, so we don't have too much more to do. And then it's something that kind of fell out this week. So I guess I can go on this for a little bit, because it's kind of annoying me. It's annoying me more than anything is what it's coming down to. So The Last of Us on PS3. I haven't talked about this game in a while. There's been reasons why. It's kind of getting to the point where it's more annoying than anything, right? So there's 8 of us, and a majority of us can play during the week, but there's a few people that cannot play during the week, that can only play on the weekends. They can only play Friday or Saturday if they're lucky. So the main goal has been to try to organize a boost Friday or Saturday. The problem is, over the past month or so, I haven't been available either Friday or Saturday, one or the two. So it kind of knocks one of them off, which is, again, my fault, but this is one of the reasons why I want to stop doing multiplayer games in general, because then I feel guilty for something that I shouldn't feel guilty for. I shouldn't feel guilty because I can't show up to a boost because I'm doing something in real life. I mean, that, I don't know. I shouldn't feel guilty about it, but I do, because I know people want to get it done. People are counting on me to be there to get it done, and when I don't show up or I say I can't do it, it kind of just feels like I'm letting everyone down, right? So over the past month or so, I haven't really been able to do Friday or Saturday. One of the two. It's usually been Friday. So then Saturday rolls around, and I send a message out, either later in the week or Saturday or Friday. I send a message out in advance, and I'm like, okay, who's available Friday? Is everyone going to be available Friday? And last week, I sent a message out. So the week before, I sent a message out, and I basically got responses where people were like, I can't do Saturday, I can't do Friday. Basically, everyone was saying they can't do Friday or Saturday. So it came down to, okay, well, we're just going to skip this week because it seems like no one's available. So last week comes around. I send a message out, like I said, in advance. I don't remember how much in advance, but it was in advance. I said, who's available Friday or Saturday? Let me know. I at the whole roll. I only get responses from like 3 people. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And it's the people that are always saying that they're there. So then I have like 4 other people that aren't responding, right? So then finally Saturday rolls through, and then Sunday rolls through, and then I get a DM, and it's like, this Last of Us boost is out of hand. Now, mind you, the person that sent me, I'm not going to name shame, but the person that sent me this was someone that didn't respond when I asked who was available on Saturday. So because like half of the people didn't respond about being available on Saturday, I had just assumed that they weren't available and that we weren't doing it. You know, if I'm asking when people are available and you don't respond, then my assumption is you're not available, so we're going to just not boost that day, you know? So then I get a DM, and then that person sends something in the Last of Us chat, and it's like, this is getting out of hand, you know, you guys can't play during the week, and it's like, I've already said, like, we can play during the week, but there's like 1 or 2 people that cannot. So when we all finish, you know, we're going to go back and play for them on the weekend, or at least AFK for them on the weekend, because I'm not going to leave 2 people behind because, you know, they have stuff during the week and they can only play on the weekend. That's messed up, you know. I don't want to leave people behind for that reason. That is an awful reason. So, needless to say, Last of Us didn't get progressed at all last week. I'm half tempted to just hop in. I'm in like week 2 or 3 of my second journey. I'm half tempted to just hop in, try to get this last DLC trophy like legit, like the supply raid. I'm half tempted to try to get that trophy legit and then just AFK until I get to week 6, until I get my first 100% mission. Because it's just pointless. And then the other thing that just irritates me about like just boosting Last of Us and just boosting games in general is like the purpose of us boosting a game is to get it done efficiently. When you're boosting a game and then someone is being a pain in the ass, or they're making it more difficult than it needs to be, then there's no point of boosting the game. Like, we're boosting to be efficient. We're boosting so that we can get this done as fast as possible. I'm not boosting this game because I want to have fun in a private match, quote-unquote private match. No, I want to boost this game so I can get it done. The other reason for boosting games is because no one is, like, physically playing the game. But for a game like The Last of Us, there's a decent amount of people that still play it. So the reason for us boosting is because I want to get this done as fast as possible, along with everyone else that's in the session. So when it's your turn to win, you can win. When it's our turn to win, we will win. There should be no, like, oh, I can't, I need to get my supplies. I can't lose this round. No, there's none of that. You know, do you have a 100% mission? No. Okay, well, we're winning, you're losing. Plain and simple, suck it up. That's that. I had a little rant there. I'm going to stop. But that reason, I guess I can say this just for closure. That reason right there, the reason of people making shit more difficult than it needs to be, is one of the reasons why I want to stop doing multiplayer, like just strictly multiplayer. It's one of the reasons why I want to stop. I don't mind boosting a game with 1 other person. I don't mind boosting a game with 2 other people, 3 other people. If they're people that will listen, if they're people that know what the hell is going on before we start it, then I don't mind it. I don't mind boosting a game with 10 people if everyone is listening. It gets annoying when you boost a game like The Last of Us, where we need 8 people, and 1 or 2 of those 8 people aren't listening, or they're doing whatever they want to do, or stuff of that sort. It's annoying, right? When it's your time to do your thing, do it. When it's not your time to do your thing, then don't do anything. Stop being a pain in the ass. But that comes down to more with playing with certain people rather than like actually boosting. I know that's what it ends up coming down to, because like BioShock 2, 0 problems. Played it on like Saturday, I think. Like Saturday during the day, played it, 0 problems at all. 0 problems with the whole boost. I had to learn a method on how to boost because, or how to like hack this thing, because I didn't really know. But 0 problems at all. We had, it was the most glorious thing. I think that's why I enjoyed that boost so much on Saturday, because it was so smooth. It was so easy. No issues at all with, everyone was listening, everyone was respectful, everyone knew what they needed to do, everyone got through, everyone got their stuff done, and that was that. It was very nice. So I think, again, it just comes down to the people that are actually boosting, and it kind of sucks because, you know, when you're playing a game like The Last of Us, not a lot of people willing to boost, or, you know, you have a limited amount of people that you can kind of pull from to boost with, so I don't know. I still have a list of games that I want to finish within the next few months. Some of them kind of big, some of them, maybe like take a day or two, but slowly but surely I would like to start transitioning over into doing single player, and we'll just see where it goes. Like I said, I don't have like a major plan. I don't have a master plan of by this date I want to be doing this and this date I want to be doing this. So I don't really have a master plan of like to that caliber, but I do have like some thoughts in my head and kind of what I want to do. I really would like to get back into making guides on YouTube. If you don't know, I probably didn't say this during any of the trophy talks, but about a month ago, my YouTube channel actually got demonetized, and it got demonetized for, I don't even know why, something to do with copyright. And I went through my channel. I had no copyright strikes. I had no issues. I never got emails about copyright. And then just out of the blue, one day, boom, demonetized. You have copyright issues. And I'm like, what? So basically what ended up happening was YouTube said, okay, well, you're having copyright issues. We have to remove you from our partner program, but on the 11th of February, you can reapply for the partner program, and you'll probably get accepted. And I'm like, okay. Now, mind you, today's date is the 12th. Yesterday was the 11th. On the 8th, last Friday, out of nowhere, I got my monetization back. I didn't have to reapply for anything. I don't know what the hell happened, so I had to go back through all my videos, remonetize all of my videos. I could only do 30 at a time, so I had to remonetize all of them, and it wasn't that bad. I'm making it out to be worse than it was, but it was just annoying. It was annoying, and I think part of the reason why they did it was because I was partnered with a network called TGN. I don't know if you guys know them, or BBTV. I think that's like their parent company, but I was basically partnered with them, and the way I got my money through YouTube was a 60-40 cut. So whatever I made on YouTube, they would take 40, I would take 60, they would send me a check at the end of the month, boom, good to go, and that's how it worked. So when I lost my partner affiliate, or whatever the hell you want to call it, when I wasn't in the YouTube partner program anymore, it automatically like delinked me, or like voided my contract between TGN, because I wasn't a partner anymore with YouTube. So, and then, a few weeks later, boom, YouTube just remonetizes all my stuff, and I'm not technically with TGN anymore. So I think partially the reason that they did it was because they're trying to really phase out all these networks. And, since, I technically still, I still fall under, like, I'm still eligible for monetization. Like, I clear the threshold by, I clearly clear the threshold for, like, minimum subscribers and views and all that. I go right past it. So, I think part of their little scheme was that they were going to demonetize me, take me out of the partner program, so that it, like, avoided my contract with TGN, and then they would just, zoop, you're monetized again. And, by the way, you're not with TGN, so, no more network. So I don't know how the whole payment method is going to work now for YouTube. I don't know. I think the way I heard it is they basically hold your money until you make $100 and then they send it to you. I don't know. I'll have to see. I've never really worked with AdSense before, so it's going to be interesting. But yeah, that's my little debacle with YouTube. I don't know if I haven't really told anyone about it, so that's like my first time publicly talking about it, but it's cleared up, so that's all that matters now. But yeah, little sidetrack there. I know I said this video wasn't going to be too long. We were on 25 minutes, so I'm probably going to wrap it up. Look out for videos, hopefully sometime this week. Look out for live streams. If you guys haven't followed me on Twitch, there's a link down in the description below. You can go follow me on Twitch if you want to. My Twitter's down there. My PSN profiles if you want to go look at that. Got a link to all my platinum trophies if you want to go look at that. I just noticed as I'm looking here at the wonderful John Cena and Undertaker and Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio, I just hit 9,500 trophies exactly on the dot. That's pretty interesting. A few closer to the 10,000 mark. Woohoo. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to give it a like. Leave, anything you want down in the question or the comments below. Leave any questions or comments down in the comments below. Jeez. I wish I could talk, man. It's 3 in the morning. I need to get to sleep. Let me know what you guys have been playing down below, what games you're going for, or anything of that sort, or what you're looking forward to. There's a lot of games coming out this month. A lot of games coming out this month that I'm probably not going to end up playing for a long time. I'll buy them, but I won't play them for a long time. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to give it a like. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. And I hope to see you all around sometime soon.